What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those.
Here he comes. Muhammad Ali. Here comes the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Just, of course, famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. How about that time counter shot? And he scores with the counter. Swing and a miss with that hook. Hold it right there. The greatest has been dazed. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Where did that come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. The media expects a lot from this fight under the stars here at night.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell for round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull and a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. There's a counter shot. he wanted action, and they are delivering. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Perfect punch. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Blocks the left uppercut. Got him there. Both men step back for just a moment. That counter shot lands. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Get your mind back. Get your focus.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punching for both these athletes. Punch, counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Exchange punches. It's all offense all the time. A perfect counter shot. He just misses with that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Beautiful counter shot. This some of the best action I've seen in any round anywhere this year. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has...
Here we go to the fourth round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he just missed with that left jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Swing and a miss with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Time for the 5th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punches have to hurt. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continue.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. straight right just misses. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. The perfect counter lands. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's start the 6th. Gotta be feeling confident heading.
He's wake you up. They can't even go into game plan. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Left hook just missed. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That jab doesn't find a home. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Switch on, switch on.
And there's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd.
The straight right just misses. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter punch. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They both want the knockout. How about that time counter shot? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. They exchange punches. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. He outside deal with the jab, but does not land. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So the judges can't make up their mind. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these two fighters were evenly matched. And this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.